Look, nothing has distorted, in my view, the politics of America more than Donald Trump and the politics of Israel more than Bibi Netanyahu. What they both do is they create a context where it's impossible for the center left and center right to come together and rule. At a time when I believe, and this is part of what my book is about, unless you have a complex adaptive coalition running your country, which is to say it's governed from the middle out, not from the edge in, it's very difficult. It'll be increasingly difficult to govern effectively. The most important thing I think to understand is you're home alone. America can only do so much for you. And Joe Biden did a lot in the current context. He understands American Jews are with him. I'm not worried about him, going overboard. But if I had one piece of advice for you, is you need to send a team over here of people like Tamir Prado, the former head of the Shin Bet, a group of generals, and they need to visit people who no news organization could turn away. Okay. And they need to go to the editorial board of the Wall Street Journal and to Fox News and to the Congress and everywhere and say, look, and to their colleagues here, by the way, to the head of the CIA, to the head of the State Department, to the head of the US military, and say, hey, you know us. We're not, some flower children, okay? Netanyahu is not telling you the truth, okay? And that's why we're here. When Tamir Prado says we are now ruled by the equivalent of the Ku Klux Klan, that gets people's attention. No one is telling your story. And it's one of the most remarkable stories of democracy defense in the world. And no one is telling your story because the system here is set up against it. The embassy's not going to tell your story. The knuckleheads who run AIPAC are not going to tell your story. Only you can tell your story. I'm doing my best in my own little way, but I got to write about other things too eventually. So it's on you at the end of the day. It's on you to win this court case. It's on you to tell your story. And I just really hope that you can and will, because it is a remarkable story.